introductions.
I guess you should go first because you're your YouTube channel.
Right. Welcome, everybody, to our new show called Games World.
Like Wayne's World?
Yes,
It's a working
like Wayne's
title.
World. No.
Yeah.
Games World
They're working on it.
is a book club for video games where every week, 2 weeks, month, depending on what we decide.
Right.
Probably 2 weeks.
Probably 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks we're going to meet up, pick a game. Everybody, you all, we all, everybody plays it. You tell us what you think about it in the comments, at the Facebook page, the Twitter, video response, however you want to do it.
On the YouTubes.
Yeah, anything you want. We'll compile a list of what we think, what you guys think, and then we'll do a recap video about those games.
Yeah.
And then we'll assign a new game. And that's basically it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be fun.
So, like, anyone in the group will just kind of, like, take turns playing each other's games, and one person every 2 weeks will suggest a game. So, like,
Right.
I'm going to go first, and then probably you.
I'll go second.
Maybe, yeah.
We'll figure it out.
I see how it is.
But,
Saving the best for last.
Right, exactly. Well, I mean, if you go last, we'll be saving your best for last, because there's way more than just us three doing it. But,
Right.
yeah.
Also, community suggestions. If there's games you guys want to play, we'll take that into account.
Yeah,
Also.
I'm trying to create a list of just like every game someone suggests, and if it comes up multiple times, I mark that it came up multiple times. So like,
Yeah.
9 people suggest that we play, I don't know, Deadly Premonitions or something.
It's gonna happen.
Then we will play Deadly Premonitions.
And it's supposed to be out of your list of actual favorite games.
yeah,
Right. And we're going to try to
Personal
limit it to
favorites.
not the super mainstream AAA games that everybody talks about because...
A little more
Right.
obscure.
Yeah, just a
favorites.
little bit even, because everyone's already talked about those like top 10 games.
I've
a
heard
million
so
times.
many people recommend Ocarina of Time and Final Fantasy VII, and I'm like, well, that's
Yeah.
great that you like that game.
We've already
so
played
does-
those games.
Yeah, so does everyone.
So there's
Yes,
no
there's,
point.
there's nothing new to say about
But
that.
I want to play like Phantom Dust or
Oh, that's coming up.
Yeah, some more obscure games that I know are good that I haven't really played yet. So
Yeah,
That's
so
what I'm
that's the goal of this show.
right. With each episode, we're gonna have 3 big segments, which are
Well, there's the main game that we talk about each week.
course.
Or yeah, that's the main focus is we announce a game, talk about it, what we know about it, and then we go and play it. And then there's extra credit.
Ooh.
You will be graded on this. This will be on the exam.
How do we earn extra credit?
You extra credit are games that we assign that are related to the main game in some way. Maybe other games in the franchise, spin-offs, other games in the genre that are related, things like that.
mechanically similar games.
Yeah.
Right.
And then, my favorite,
No.
the masochism challenge.
Which,
Add reverb. I
yeah,
don't know.
it's like when you play a game that is
The worst game.
similar that we have decided is kind
From the
of
list
bad.
of
Yeah,
our
so-
personal least favorite games.
Right.
Or hard or masochistic to play.
Any
Yeah.
game that hurts.
Yes.
Maybe not necessarily bad. But
not necessarily bad, but
just-
usually bad.
Right. Because it kind of depends on your definition of
Right.
bad. So,
So, yeah, that's the breakdown.
yes. Well, this first fortnight, I guess you could say,
Great.
because that's 2 weeks, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 2 weeks. Anyway,
Yes, yeah.
so this
14
first
days.
chunk of time, I'm picking the first game, and it's going to be Child of Light,
Ooh,
which I think is pretty
Child
good.
of Light. Haven't played it.
It's
I have played it.
really good.
It is really
I
good.
think some people have played it, some people haven't. I think it kind of slipped through the cracks a little bit because it
Definitely
wasn't.
did on me.
It wasn't like a giant AAA release, even though
It was also free
Yeah,
on the
it was
Xbox.
free on Xbox One pretty recently.
I downloaded it. I
Yep.
haven't really gone through it.
Like
Well,
it
good.
was published by Ubisoft, but it wasn't really like heavily backed. It was made by
Yeah.
like, ubi-art.
Right, so it has the similar style like Rayman Legends.
Yep, and Valiant Hearts.
Yep. Oh, Valiant Hearts. Maybe that could be the extra
That would be a
too.
good deal.
I haven't played that yet.
I have not
Ooh,
played
I
that
haven't either.
Mm,
But
maybe.
someone's had to have played it to suggest.
No,
Right.
they're not
Well,
necessary.
people in the group have played Valiant Hearts.
Okay.
So hopefully someone will suggest
I'll take
it.
it. Well, but we could have extra credit because it's fair.
It could, yeah, it could be extra credit. We could weasel it.
We'll weasel in both.
We might have, yeah, we might have 2. So
It's fine.
I chose the extra credit game 2, and
Yes.
it is Grandia or
Grandia.
Grandia 2. They're these
What are
old
those?
JRPGs
They're grand.
that are for PS1 or
I think so.
Dreamcast or something.
Didn't they just announce that Grandia 4 is getting an HD
I have no
remake?
idea.
I think I just saw that.
I think they're on PS1. I'm not 100% sure.
Never heard of them.
But what
I've heard of them.
I have not played them, but I know for a fact after reading lots of reviews for Child of Light that Grandia has a really similar combat system.
Similar combat system.
Because the way the combat works in Child of Light is everyone's attacking like on a timer, and if you hit someone who's next in line to attack, it delays them, and they lose their opportunity to
That's
attack.
interesting.
So it's all about like timing your attacks, and Grandia uses the same kind of time mechanic. So
Okay.
I chose that as the extra credit game. And
Sweet.
Valiant Hearts would be a good extra credit game too.
Yeah, because it's the same. Came out around the same time, same
Yeah.
general, like, I guess it's not the same type of game, but it's the same.
Yeah, it's like a puzzle
Engine.
platformer kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm not 100%. It's about World War One.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a dog.
And the masochism game
Masochism challenge
is Quest 64.
Yeah, 64 because
But
it's
I liked Quest
it's the
64.
worst JRPG style game we could think of.
It was allegedly is the
true.
first 3D RPG.
It's the worst game.
That is what I've like read and has become knowledge to me. It was the first non-isometric 3D RPG.
What about like Elder Scrolls Arena? Maybe console,
Might be console.
but that was like first person.
That's true. It is a third-person, three-dimensional RPG.
I remember playing it at a friend's house. We rented it when I spent the night at his house one time, and we're like, "This is."
There are no
something
tutorials.
else.
It is super hard.
We couldn't get past the first boss.
Yeah,
so
it
we
is
were
like
really
super hard,
low.
super unforgiving, and if anyone feels like sinking their teeth into it, they can.
I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a good
I
try.
feel like I'm good enough at video games now. Like if I can beat Dark Souls, then I should be able to.
I still got my save right after I beat the first boss. Like that was enough of an achievement for me. Like I just got further.
I don't even know how long the game is or anything.
It's long enough to know better. It's
long enough to be masochistic.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it. Child of Light
Child of Light is
Grandia.
our game of the month.
or
then
Grandia 2.
Grandia,
or
Grandia 2, or Valiant Hearts.
Valiant Hearts.
And then Quest
If you really
64.
want to.
You have been
That's
challenged.
So Child of Light's the only one that I'm expecting everyone.
Right, yeah, that's the
Right.
main.
But
Everyone's
if
gotta
you
play it.
beat Child of Light in a couple of days, which you might, it's not super long. It's
Right.
It's under 10 hours, I'd say.
Oh, definitely.
So if
Yeah, I
you're-
got 100% in like a couple days.
Yeah, same here.
Just like,
One plus, once I picked it up, I didn't
Right.
stop. It's
It
it's
looks
really,
it's pretty.
it's a very pretty game.
it is fun.
Really hits that like aesthetics level right in
Mm-hmm.
a video game.
But yeah, and well, I guess that's it. We'll meet back here in a couple weeks to talk about what we thought
Talk about what we played.
What
And
you
what
thought-
game we're going to be doing next.
and what game we're gonna be doing next.
So that's
All right.
pretty much how it goes.
Sweet.
Yes.
That was Games World.
Games World. Working title.
Games World, yeah.
Working title.
Yeah.
Sweet.